about 10 deep for like 15 years. 1997, 1994?
No, 1995.
1995. Originally, when your line started, did you guys have a specific notion?
No, when I started, it was just printing T-shirts. It wasn't even about, you know, the idea of being able to make money off of it was, you know, part of the appeal. But I didn't ever think that I could make money off of it. I never really think that, you know, 10 Deep could be a real business. It didn't really make sense to me. I didn't really see it until I was doing academics, when I helped those guys start and watch it go from, you know, a big $70 million a year company, which was like crazy to me that we could actually just go do that.
But you continued it on more as a labor of love.
Yeah, it's personal. It's a personal, creative thing for me.
And we all talk about the line, Josh. And you are the sales dude that when the shit really started popping off. And I remember you worked at Red 25?
Red 5, that's
Red
my
5,
store, yeah.
25. Over in SF, you carried the line.
Yeah, I was already, you know, we were already popping off with Scott. Before that, I was doing the sales on the side while I had, you know, before I had my store. And, you know, Scott was an academic, so really 10 Deep was more in the hobby zone, I feel like, for Scott and for me. And when I moved back to New York about 4 years ago, I said, yo, let's go do this shit for real. So I came up at academics. A couple things came together, and, you know, internet, blah, blah, blah. We're in a good position, and the shit really just hit the fan right there. I mean, I definitely think this line right now is definitely more forward, more grown, you know, in terms of the cut, the color, design, and what we're doing right now, I feel like, is that you could be 18 years old and feel like, you know, you're not too, you know, I'm not feeling like I'm 30 or grandfather, and you could be 28 and I feel like you're an 18-year-old kid, so you kind of feel like you crunch shit where, you know, certain pieces don't need to be age specific, you know, where maybe a year ago it was like we're doing tonal colorways for a older dude and like bright, colorful shit for the 18-year-old dude.
There's one concept that you would want people to take from 10 Deep as a brand. Do you have anything in particular?
Just, you know, really well thought out garments, really well constructed, you know, there's a theme behind it, you know, and it's just something that shit is dope. It's on its own, but there's actually some story behind each piece. You know, you could look at the catalog and Scotty really gets in depth in terms of like where his brain was at for that specific piece. You know, a lot of times people don't understand like the stories behind the design. Overall, each season is a theme. You know what I'm saying? Like this fall is targets. You know what I'm saying? Hearts and minds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a target, and for holiday we're gonna be having brain control. You know what I'm saying? So we're playing on that. That's the overall theme.
Look, as always, I look forward to everything you guys do. Definitely one of my favorite peoples in general, and then I always love the brand.
Same here.